Hello, everyone. I am JoeHova. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Saturday. That means we're doing a UEC event. And today is a special battle. We've got the Mighty 88 on the Union side, your 8th Alabama and your 8th Florida, getting ready to battle. We'll explain what's going on there in just a second. On the Confederate side today, we're going to have the 52nd New York and the 51st New York. You can see them there. You got Fritz here. I have such a hard time seeing. There's Winters, Frank, Stahl. Everybody's there. There's Captain Venom on the 51st. These guys are all quality units. Everybody in the UEC is, of course. Now, the reason you have Union regiments wearing Confederate colors and Confederate regiments wearing Union colors, that's because the UEC has started a campaign, and I've got some footage of that. We'll show that on the channel as well, maybe as an introduction to this. But the idea is they go in the campaign, they try to find out who's going to fight who. And the 51st New York ended up attacking the 8th Florida in that campaign. So Florida was on defense. They then rolled random to see what the map was, and it came up the Roulette Lane where we are today. So with Roulette Lane being a defensive map for the Union, that put the 8th Florida on the Union side, and that's why we have what we have here today. So you got your 8th Alabama moving over to the right side. You got 8th Florida sitting here on the fence. There's also another rule today, no houses. So they're not going to be using this house, which is the focal point of most of these battles on this map. So that should be interesting. That means no barns as well. So you'll see units pretty much coming around each one of these sides. Now, historically, the roulette house here, this roulette lane, is right off of the sunken lane. If you actually look to the left here, you see the sunken lane. This is the position the Union Army approached the Confederates that were down in this lane. This is where they approached them from. So in this kind of a situation, we have a Union that's up here in their normal position. Of course, the Union came out of the East Woods right in this area to attack this position. Historically also, I've probably said this before, but behind this house you have these beehives here, and as the Union were coming across, cannon shell actually ruptured some of those hives, and the Union soldiers actually complained quite a bit about being stung by bees, which in their heavy wool coats probably didn't affect them horribly, but it's still, could you imagine getting a bee up your wool sleeve? That would suck. All right, so the Confederates are out here in the woods. They're going to attack this position. Typically what you're going to see are Confederate units coming down this fence line here to attack this house and to take it, but the house is not going to be usable today, so that's going to be interesting if they come this way at all. The guys are thinking that they're going to come around this way. This is another attack lane for the Confederates. Come around this side of the barn, get behind that wall, and then come down this wall. So with the Union in a defensive position with fewer tickets, they're going to have to really be conservative in order to fight off these Confederates. So we're going to see how this goes. This is the first battle in the campaign, so this is going to determine how many men the 8th Florida and the 51st New York lose. So a little bit more on the line today than you would normally see. So let's see what these Confederates are going to do. Everybody's still mustering up. See probably Frank here. Yep, there's Frank on the rocks, checking out the lay of the land. And 52nd is on the move. You hear them saying the huzzah. These companies, it's hilarious. They're not, these are Union companies wearing Confederate colors, but they don't give a shit. They're not playing. They're not role playing here. They're role playing for their own side. All right, so 8th Florida's wearing the blue flag today. You got the 8th Alabama with the American flag. On the Confederate side, we just saw the 52nd on the move. They've got the Confederate state flag, and your 51st is going to be wearing the stars and bars or the battle flag. So here we go. We still got 51st moving over to the left side, even though the house is not going to be a factor. Looks like they're still going to come around to that side. And 51st is on the run. Look at them. They are not waiting. Here they come. Winter's in the lead. Going by those famous beehives. So they're going to be coming around facing off against the 8th Alabama. The Mighty 88 had a tough week last week. Looking to redeem themselves today. I got faith that they can do it. 8th Florida already firing on the 52nd New York from long range. We can see that flag back there. No doubt Schimmelfinnig and the 8th Alabama can see it as well. He's formed his men into an L right here. Getting ready to go. Our boy Morphos is in this line somewhere. All right, he's already firing. Oh, of course, Morphos is going to be on the point, hot and heavy. Ready to go, sporting the blonde wig today. And there's your 51st New York. Taking it slow, taking the long way around. It looks like they're going to go to the second fence. Now, this is always a dangerous proposition because the Union actually spawn right back here, so they have a chance to come up behind them. But we don't have any Union dead at this point. So let's see what the 52nd has up their sleeve. Coming through the yard by the pond. Looks like they're taking a more direct approach. I like this strategy. Hit them where they don't expect you, right? Still got a little cover. Somewhat hidden by the barn from the Alabamians. All right, he's counter-marching them. You see the flag back there. All right, so it looks like they are going that way. Taking the standard position behind the hay bales. So Schimmel and his boys will be ready for that. It looks like Schimmel moved most of the guys to the left. That's interesting. Well, I don't know if he moved many, but that's interesting because Frank showed himself, our winners, those guys showed themselves out here. That caused Schimmel to shift his line just ever so slightly. And you can see 51st is still creeping down that line there. You see Venom with his glasses out. Looking to see if he has any Union in his way. And there's your 52nd. Frank's up on the hay bales. There he is. All right, he's going to start firing from here. Let's see what the Alabama. All right, 8th Florida's moving a little bit. Eighth Alabama's about to get a hail of lead in here. Let's see how they stand up to it. He's got them hidden behind the tree for the most part. Guys are ready, but they don't have their guns out yet. Florida moving over, being aggressive. Hog is aggressive. I like it. Where did they go? Okay, they've moved all the way down this way, staying on the fence line for cover. Hog and his boys going directly after the 51st. Now, this is appropriate since these are the two companies that are actually fighting in the campaign. You see a wall of lead coming in from the 51st New York. Knocking down Floridians. Yeah, 51st got good cover against that snake rail fence. I hear fire from this side as well. 8th Alabama's under fire from the 52nd. Schimmel wants them to come in close. And here's your 51st New York. Right out in the middle of the field now. Florida bringing in a hailstorm of lead themselves. You can see those 51st New York have to shoot through 3 fence lines, but it's not stopping them. You see guys going down. The confusion of war. Schimmel's still waiting patiently. He wants Frank to commit. He wants to get him out in the open where he can kill a lot of those Confederates. All right, 8th Florida still on the fence line. Got men coming back in from spawn. knocking down Confederates. Oh, and here comes Venom in the 51st. They've crossed the fence. They're coming down. Here they come. You see 51st getting around that fence there. All right, Hogg's got him on the move. He wants to get a flank on him. He does not want to be out in the open. We got the fire at will command. So he's got him behind. That snake rail fence is no longer much cover for these guys. It's still providing quite a bit of cover, actually. You can still see they got some good cover there. All right, have the... Oh, yeah, here they come. 50 seconds move down. Schimmel's got his guys out in the open now. Oh, they got their stickers out. They're coming straight in. Here they come. Schimmel Finnig pouring a volley in. Frank and his men hop the fence line. They're coming straight down the lane. And here they come. Fire at will command. Close combat. 52nd New York pouring into the 8th Alabama. Alabama getting the best of this. Schimmel had a good plan there, made them come to him. They had to cross a fence and a field. And the 52nd is paying a heavy price. Oh, face shot. There's Livingston. Not sure why he's over there. Oh, countercharge. Here we go. 8th Alabama on the move. They smell blood. And there goes a flag bearer, Christian. Run, boy. Run. Oh, so your first victory is by the 8th Alabama. And the 8th Florida's coming back this way to help, but they don't need it. Where's the 51st? Did they destroy the 51st? Damn it. This is the worst. I'm sorry, guys. I totally missed that charge. I don't know if that was a charge at the same time and the 8th Florida was able to wipe out the 51st, but I don't see any Confederates. That means that 8th Florida was successful in that charge, as was the 8th Alabama. The Mighty 88 taking the first victory of this battle so far. And we're 31 minutes to go, and the Union is holding the point of contention, although it is fading because they're not standing right on it. So good charges by the Confederates, 51st and 52nd, but the 51st might not be dead. That's the 52nd right there. Where the hell? The 51st may not have been destroyed. Maybe they just withdrew, or maybe they're coming back. I don't know. I can't be in all places at once, unfortunately. So I apologize, guys. You know better than I do what happened with the 51st and the 8th. I'm not sure if they withdrew or they just got back to the line really, really quickly there. Hard for me to say. I guess I'll have to figure that out later. So we're back to our original positions. Looks like 8th Florida is on the point of contention. Not sure why they're not gaining the point of contention, to be honest with you. Better than this. I mean, they're on it. Yeah, I can't say that I always understand what's going on there. You can see the aftermath of this battle. 8th Alabama and 8th Florida doing a damn good job there. I'm just going to assume the 8th Florida wiped out the 51st, not because the 51st isn't an awesome unit, because they are, but it seems like I couldn't see them withdrawing that way, but they may have. They may have withdrawn and put themselves in a better defensive position. Do you see Venom's moving his boys down to the other fence line now? Same strategy, coming straight down the snake rail fence, but he's doing it closer to the point of contention. And still not gaining the point by being behind this wall. That is so strange to me. See, Hogg's trying to find it. New York's firing, or Alabama's firing again. Okay, so here's your 52nd trying a different strategy this time. Coming down a different fence near the house. See Alabama shots coming in, but not hitting a whole lot yet. Okay, 51st is coming straight down in the middle of the field here to face off against Hog in the 8th Florida. So they're going to get in close. Looks like the 52nd is throwing in some covering fire. You see Hog moving his boys out to the left, trying to get an angle on these guys. A massive fire from the 8th Alabama there and from the 52nd. Guys, I can't be in all places at once. I really apologize. I'm not trying to show favorites on one company or another, but it's just so hard to see this whole field at once. 8th Alabama taking cover behind that wall. 51st taking cover behind the house. Now, they can't go in it because of the rules, but that doesn't mean they can't use it as cover. You can see them all piled in the yard there. Another massive volley from the 52nd and the 8th Alabama. See how effective this is. I don't see a lot of bodies there. What about on the 52nd side here? They're a little bit more exposed. A couple guys dead. 8th Alabama landing something. Here comes another volley. 8th Alabama. Oh! Pouring in a massive fire. 52nd doing the same. These are very large companies today. You can see by the time the 52nd got their volley off, the 8th Alabama is already on one knee, reloading. Hogs sitting here waiting for the 51st to show themselves. Here they are. Oh, that's got to be... They were just trying to draw a volley. That was bait. He's right. Here they come. They're going to catch them reloading. Here comes the charge. Very smart move by the 51st right there. Venom had a great plan. 8th Florida wavering. They run the risk of being overwhelmed here. Venom caught the Hogs men in the reload, but the 8th Florida standing their ground. And here come the Alabama. 8th Alabama coming in support of 8th Florida. All that's left is Venom and a flag bearer. Run, Pax. Run. No. Leave that man alone. He doesn't have a gun. All right. So Florida was holding their own, but they were right there at the edge, and Schimmelfinnig really came in to support at the end. Oh, but 52nd has taken advantage of that. Here they come. Close up. Frank running his men directly into the faces of the 8th Alabama. A deadly fire by both sides. It's down to the bayonet. You hear the huzzah. Schimmel's got his pistol out. Remember, it takes four of them to kill one Schimmel. 52nd's kind of stumbled here. They're wavering. Strange, there's a lot of 52nd just kind of standing around. They're kind of trying to bait the 8th Alabama to come over the wall. They got one of them to come over. See Frank waving his sword around, taunting the 8th Alabama. Oh, there. Oh, man, Frank just got shot in the back of the head. All right, here they go. 8th Alabama coming over for the countercharge. Stutter was running with the flag. All right, they pulled back. You see Fritz going in as well. All right, 8th Alabama's done it again. They are absolutely on fire. You see Florida coming in to support, but not needed. And the Union's done it again. The Confederates are now engaged. We got 23 minutes left in this battle. Still not holding the point of contention. That's so strange to me, but It is what it is. Oh, no sound from the game. Jesus. I am so sorry, guys. My sound is freaking crap today for some reason. For some reason, my sound card is acting like a piece of crap. All right, are you getting... Nope, that's audio from me. Jesus. Yeah, not sure why you're not getting audio from that. Yeah, man. Variety, I see ya. I'm trying to get this sound coming in here. Oh, you hear the Confederates screaming now. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're not getting desktop audio. But that sucks. I'll try to keep up with the game here. I'll get this audio figured out. I apologize. All right.
Yeah, they don't want to face us.
We are.
Superior allies, man.
Captain?
Yeah.
If there is no one in front of us, that means direction northwest. Why don't
All right, are you getting the desktop audio now?
In front of that wooden house.
Second.
Yeah, we could do actually. Yeah, let's do that.
There's nobody on the left side.
Anybody on the
Oh,
stream?
there's somebody moving right
We have no sound from the game.
That we have the bigger unit opposing us.
If you guys don't mind in chat, if you can hear the game now,
More calm, because I
They
think
are
the
rising
50
right
versus
now.
right now your numbers.
you should hear the guys talking.
We should be good.
Alright.
Batman Froster. Batman.
They just went somewhere.
All right, 8th Florida on the move.
This is
They've taken the corner over here.
Should we make an L?
No, just
no.
hold facing north for now. We'll shift right. The enemy is going to the right.
Rich, what are you doing? You're confusing me.
Solid copy.
Confusion.
We need to send a couple of scouts forward as well on the snake fence.
Right.
Is that our scouts on the left?
All right, I think you can hear the in-game audio now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, your is right there.
Good. I apologize for the problem there. My sound card, for some reason today, is giving me a really... It's being a real pain in the ass. That's going to ruin one of my videos today. All right, here's Schimmel pulling his guys out. Here come Frank and the boys again. Right out in the middle of the field. Schimmel's got him where he wants him. Oh, God. Frank took a shot before he could get his glasses up. Oh, we've got both sides of the Confederate here. That might not have been Frank. That might have been Venom. 8th Florida's kind of hanging out by the house. Yeah, that was Venom. There's the 51st up front. You got the 52nd coming in behind. 8th Alabama might be on their own unless the 8th Florida gets wind of what's going on here. 8th Florida still over in the yard looking for the 51st. But they're over here against the 8th Alabama and the 52nd, and here they come. I don't know that the 8th Alabama can survive this time. '51st coming across the fence. 52nd still out in the field. Here they come. 52nd now on the move as well. Where's the 8th Florida? They have no idea this is happening. 8th Alabama all alone against 2 companies. And here come the 52nd. Oh, flag bearers down. 52nd is in the field. 8th Florida now moving across the field. Getting in behind. You see Hog finally got word.
Keep it quiet, guys. Quiet.
They're going to try to quietly sneak in behind the 52nd. A great move by the 51st and the 52nd to gang up on 1 unit. 8th Alabama just did not have enough men to do anything about 2 companies. You can see the bloodshed here.
52nd.
Oh, God. Hog's plan is working perfectly. They're looking the other way. Now they saw him. They're in behind him. Here come the 8th Florida.
Okay.
And the 51st and the 52nd trying to get some cover here. 8th Florida now coming across the open field. How fast can the 8th Alabama get back into this fight? Hog doesn't know it, but he's facing 2 separate companies. Oh, and it's not going to go good for the boys in blue this time. Here they come. You can hear the 51st and the 52nd doing what they can. 8th Florida just don't have enough men. I hear Schimmel. There's the 8th Alabama coming straight back at the point of contention. Pouring straight into the Confederates. Here they are, 8th Alabama back on it. Hog softened them up, and now here comes Schimmel to mop up the rest of them. 51st and 52nd flag bearers running for their lives. There's Venom. Get the hell out of here. Fritz has got a flag. Oh, my God. Poor Venom. Did you see him go flying? Good God. What an exchange here. An awesome attack by the 51st and 52nd, which wiped out the 8th Alabama. 8th Florida came in, a sneak around attack, caught them by surprise, but just didn't have enough men to finish the job. But they killed a lot of them, and that allowed the 8th Alabama to come in like raging banshees and totally wipe out the 51st and the 52nd. Incredible attack by Schimmel there. And that was a nice little loop-de-loop by Hog. I really like that. Now let's see what the... well, we still got 8th Florida over here. They weren't completely wiped out. As a matter of fact, here they are again. I hope they know that those are their own men. So we got 8th Florida holding the barn. We've got 8th Alabama holding the wall here. What are the Confederates going to do? Oh, we got half of them right here. Oh, Lord. This is going to be something. Now, they're not supposed to use the house. But you see Venom. Mostly this is 52nd here. You got a couple 51st guys. Oh, he's peeking around the corner. Livingston's coming around the corner. But Hogg and his men have left the area. They're going back to their defensive position. That's wise. You can see all of the 8th Florida and 8th Alabama streaming back in from spawn. We're 14 minutes left to go. Both units are engaged, but we still have the Union losing the point of contention, which is strange here, but because you can see the 8th Florida pretty much standing on top of it. Okay, they're getting it back. They're capping the point. So your 52nd is now back over, and you see the rain starting to fall. Tears from heaven from all the poor dead bodies. It is a pretty even today. There's always going to be a few here or there, but the 8th Alabama came with a very large amount, and the 52nd always comes with a large amount. So, yeah, we're within 5 or 6 guys of each other. You see the 52nd back there. That's the 51st flag, though. I think both of them are here again. They're both ganging up. It's really the way to do it, if you ask me, to have both companies in one area. But it may be a diversion. Okay, so the 52nd flag is going that way. Fritz is carrying it today. 52nd's going with it, so the 51st is back here on this side. Going to join up with their men up on the corner. So this is pretty smart. So you got Frank's boys, the 52nd, are larger than the 8th Florida. So you're going to have the larger Union force attacking the smaller Confederate force. And I know that's confusing. You have the larger Confederate force under the 52nd New York facing off against 8th Florida, which is the smaller of the Union forces. Frank's going straight across the field. Hog's going to try to hit a moving target. Nope, they're going right back to the point of contention. 8th Alabama in the corner. They see Frank coming across the field, but he is in the orchard here. Nope, they're coming straight down the fence line by the house, it looks like. Hog coming back to the center. Man, we got guys straight up here in the front. Look at this. Coming straight in. That's Frank and the 52nd. Coming straight up against the 8th Alabama and the 8th Florida. This cannot go well for the 52nd. 51st is going to have to come in to help. You hear the huzzah. You see the smoke and the blood. Men just firing point blank in each other's faces. The rebel yell. This is going back and forth, and here come the 51st. 52nd used as a diversion. The 51st is coming in on the flank. Venom is about to come straight into the side of the 8th Alabama. They're hopping the wall. They're attacking the 52nd, hoping to get some cover at the same time. Meanwhile, 51st is over the fence. They're in the field. You see Venom there pouring fire into the Union. 8th Florida coming across the road as well. Both flag bearers trying to get to a safe position. The Confederates are in the field, but there's not a lot left of them. Here comes the countercharge. You got 8th Florida and 8th Alabama coming back into the field to mop up what's left of the 51st New York. Incredible. What a great strategy. These teams are absolutely fantastic. That was a thing of beauty. Frank ran his men back and forth across this field right in front of the Union, drew them all to the stone wall, and gave the 51st the opportunity to come in on the flank, but it was just too little too late as the Union was able to hold. So they're both taking losses. We got less than 10 minutes to go, but the Union is still in control of the map. Remember, we're on a campaign mode, so this is trying to get a victory for the 8th Florida in the campaign. That's why they're wearing Yankee blue. You see the 8th Alabama lost a lot of men in that fight. But, of course, Schimmelpfennig's still alive. It takes 4 to kill one Schimmelpfennig. Don't forget that. Hog and his boys still alive as well. It's been a great battle so far. I apologize earlier for the audio problems, but it's worth it. Man, look at this rain coming in, though. We know that had to be miserable, fighting in the battle and then it start raining on you. Or it may have been great. Depends on the time of year, I guess. This battle, of course, happened in September. So still pretty warm in the south during that time.
Yeah, granted.
I see some Confederates moving to the north. North and
Are they
northeast.
going Oh, they're going right, aren't they? Yeah.
You hear movement reports. Got guys behind the house.
I see both flags there.
So you can't take anything away from these Confederates today. They have been really aggressive. I like it. Of course, Frank and Venom, Winters, Fritz, these guys are very aggressive commanders. See Venom bringing his boys up. They're staying as one unit. That is so smart. I just think fighting as a battalion is how you win these matches. But then, oh God, look at this. Florida on the move. 8th Florida being aggressive. Hog on the hunt. Got his dander up. I like it.
Get into line, lads. Get into line.
Hog moving his boys up on the fence. He knows that they're behind the house. You can see Venom and Frank company up there taking a look at the Union position. Schimmel's still waiting for that flank attack. Got his men back in strength again.
Noch ein bisschen zu warten mit solchen Manövern. Es wird gefährlich.
Very interesting strategy here. Oh, the Confederate flag is laying in the field. Look at that. That's the 51st New York's flag. They were not able to get it back during that counterattack.
You too, man.
Alright, Polly, how you have command? I'm going to just
Fix
keep
the
my eyes out
ranks.
on the left. Yeah, fix the ranks, boys. Automatic.
Trust right.
Right,
Barnes
press.
So
Rear rank needs to.
Hog's trying to see what the Confederates are doing. Confederates are back here trying to formulate a plan. They know they're spotted.
Force here down with the blue flag.
Wait.
Or
So you mean both regiments go to the right flank?
yeah, I think we need manpower to pull them back.
Yeah, I
back.
agree with Frank.
Yeah. I
Okay.
agree.
Then let's push for the right flank then.
Okay.
50 seconds.
Hey, thanks, Paul, man. I appreciate all you guys being here.
Get the men to follow.
Sincerely. So the Confederates have a plan. They're going to go around to the right side, it looks like.
Or you can take the lead, they will follow us.
But they're going to have to go across an open field to do it. And the Floridians are on that fence waiting for it. Here they go. It's hard to hit a moving target. Let's see what happens. When will Florida start the volley? They're facing this way. Shots coming in, onesie twosies. Just Confederates streaming across this field. Fairly uncontested. I didn't see anybody go down. That's where the volley is most effective. So they've made it across the field. Now you got the 8th Alabama moving to intercept. And the Floridians coming back to help as well. So you got the full Union battalion here in the field. 8th Florida still firing at the 52nd and 51st. So they've exchanged one house as cover for another. Confederates
On his right.
trying to be aggressive without, just being insane. Now, last time, Venom had a brilliant idea, bring a couple people out. It caused the whole 8th Florida line to fire at him. And even though it didn't turn out victorious for him, it was a great plan. So you can see they're sticking the flag out there, trying to draw fire. They figure an empty musket is somebody that's easier to kill. Schimmel's got his men down on the knee. Hog doing the same. They've got to be disciplined here and wait for those Confederates to show themselves. 4 minutes left. You see them sticking out here. Here they go. There's your 52nd running. And the 51st going to the left. Look at this. It's a splitsy. They're splitting it in half. Couple shots coming in. Florida coming back to the corner, trying to defend against Frank and the 52nd. But here they come. They're already here. 52nd New York making a push against the 8th Florida. Larger company against a smaller company. Let's see what we get here. Again, the 52nd waiting in the field, not taking the fence line here. Waiting for a counter charge, maybe? Pretty even fight here. 52nd still got a clump of them. Oh my God, the 51st has come in and overcome the 8th Alabama. I totally missed it. 51st hit from the backside, or 8th Alabama had moved. They didn't get destroyed, they got moved, and the 51st came in and wiped out the 8th Florida. 8th Florida trying to leg it out. Here come the 8th Alabama. I totally apologize, guys. I keep missing these things. You see, here's the 8th Alabama doing that charge that they did so well earlier. You got the 52nd and the 51st in the field and on the road. 8th Alabama's not stopping. They're going all the way to Washington. There goes the flag bearer. These men are shooting each other at point-blank range. The bayonet is out. You hear the rebel yell. That means the Union is breaking. And here come more of the 51st in behind. Schimmel with his pistol. Remember, it takes 4 to kill one Schimmel. He's still alive. Well, maybe not this time. Got a couple more here. You got the huzzah. Now everybody's breaking. 2 minutes to go. You heard the counter charge. Schimmelfinnig first over the fence. He finally goes down. Oh, man. That's hilarious. You still got a 51st over here hiding. Sergeant Frank, he's just like, I don't know if I want to get into all that. I think I'll just kind of sit here and watch these Yankees.
Please don't kill me. I surrender. I surrender. Just execute me. A proper way, please. Proper.
All right,
Proper way.
kneel.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Hog participating in war crimes there. Killing an unarmed man. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, well, you got them coming back here. This is the end of the battle. Oh, my God. 52nd is in mass. Here's the 51st as well. That guy made a hell of a distraction. They caught these Yankees by surprise. There's not a whole lot of them. 52nd. Oh, here comes the 8th Alabama. On the flank. Straight over the fence. It's an even fight now. We got the bayonet hot and heavy. Schimmel is a beast. You're right about that. Look at this, but the 52nd and the 51st doing okay.
What the fuck is going on?
8th Florida and 8th Alabama. Some of them still back behind the wall. And here come the counterattack. 51st, 52nd coming over the fence. Going straight into the 8th Florida and what's left of the 8th Alabama. 41 seconds remaining. They know that this is it. Where are the rest of the Confederates? The Union. Oh, looks like they're doing it, though. 8th Florida holding them off. You see Paliha all by himself. They're trying to hold the ground. There's not much time left. 15 seconds. And it looks like the Union's going to do it. 8th Florida looks like they're going to get the win for the campaign. We don't have many Confederates left. They're coming after them. They want those tickets. And that's it. The Union's victorious. 369 casualties for the Confederates, 275 for the Union. That's the battle. 8th Florida gets the victory for the campaign. That was awesome. Again, sorry about the audio, but if you like that, hit that like button, maybe subscribe. Until next time, my name is JoeHova. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.